Hey y'all, what's up? Oh, it's blurry as hell. So, I got my jigsaw puzzle framed, the one that I did when it was New Year. Let me show it to y'all. First of all, let me thank my mother and her partner for framing it for me. And they did it as a surprise. And I was totally sure, like, dang, it's a glass cover too, or a frame. I mean, it's a frame. It's gigantic. Of course, you'd expect that since the puzzle is massive too. It's a 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle, one piece. Let me show it to you guys. Be right back. Ah, shit, this is massive. Whoa. I might break it, bro. It's kind of big. You see it, guys? Can't really show it all on screen. Oh, there we go. Frame. And if you look real closely here, you'll see the missing part around here. So, this kind of part of what the puzzle is made out to be is missing a piece. You get it? The meme? The One Piece is real! Anyways, the back looks like this. Ah. Man, this is quite heavy. And we haven't really decided where to put it yet. So, we're thinking around here, but we don't have a nail around there to put it on. So we're gonna stick a nail there. Yeah, that's basically all for today. It's a big puzzle. I'm gonna be making more puzzles. Oh yeah. Let me walk you down, guys, on how to do puzzles, jigsaw puzzles. So first, there are two types of jigsaw puzzles. The regular one with nothing in the back, just one plain color, or ones with letters. The letters are meant to be as guides for people who are using the back instead of the front. Now, let's discuss the plain one first, the clear one. For the clear one, you'll go by so wait, let me get this straight. The second one is way easier than the first one, by the way. For the first one, you have to collect the pieces by their color, and basically the difference in the colors. If it's just two colors, go by the shade. Get the picture first and see where each color is on the puzzle, and line all the pieces up. Get the, of course, primary is get the corner pieces, and one easy way to make everything out of the corner fit, like the entire frame of the corner. So the technique here is, if you got one piece, if you got one puzzle piece that's pointing out like this, like it's right here. For example, it's like shoop 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 shoop. I mean like shoop 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 shoop. That means it's to the left side, of course. Now just gather it up. For instance, you have a square on the table or a rectangle. Gather up all the pieces that you find that are edge pieces, of course the corner pieces as well, and you place them. If it's to the left, you put it here. If it's to the right, you put it here. Now sometimes you'll struggle on knowing where to place them, but you just have to judge by the color. For instance, black, white, blue, red. If you see that it's black and you're struggling to know where to put it, like, is it over here? Is it over here? You'll know instantly that it's over here, to the black side. You just line it all up, and basically that's all it. That's all that you will need to do to finish the corners, the layout. And you'll probably be able to do that for a 1,000 piece puzzle in like 20 to 30 minutes. For me, it was my first time, and I was kind of relaxed, so I kind of did it in like 40 minutes. Just don't think too much about it. the process will always be um, way easier than you think for these types of things. It's just kind of overwhelming. You overwhelm yourself with the results way too often. Think about the progress. Divide it into many pieces, many steps. You don't need to look at it as a whole. Just take it one step at a time, just like in life. Now, the second the second variety is the one with the letters in the back. So, the letters line up from A to Z. If usually if it's a massive puzzle with like many pieces, it usually will do that. Now, A to Z, 26 letters or about that many letters. Um, First, you'll gather them by letters. Of course, you do the corner, the same instructions. The first few instructions of each variety is the same. So, you finish the corner, and this time, you'll have an easier time trying to handle it. Since, usually in a puzzle like that, there will be 26 letters divided into 4 rows. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, or something like that. Usually, some rows have more letters in them than the other rows, since it'll be hard to fit it all equally. Now, if you have all your letters lined up, all your letters organized, for instance, A, B, C, D, and this will probably take you a long time. Gathering all these letters up, you'll have to look specifically. So, what I usually do is, I flip each and every puzzle piece upside down so I could have an easier time of gathering them. So, like, I will just skim through it. For instance, you go here, you go here, you go here, you go there. So, you'll need a very, very wide space. Usually, you'll have to do this on the floor. And bear with me here, you can solve this puzzle in about 6 hours. Me, it took me 10 hours since I was kind of procrastinating, stalling. But that was a collective time too, so I was like taking slow, not locking in. I was literally browsing through my phone while I'm gathering the pieces one time. Anyways, if you have them all grouped up, place the second layer. Basically, the second layer is what it is if you have the frame here, if you've solved the corner and edge pieces, and you basically got the frame, basically, the second layer is the pieces that are connected with the frame and edge. Yeah, the second layer. That's the second layer. The first layer is the frame, the edge. Now, usually the pieces will be A, B, C, D, and whatever else there is on here, here, and here. So, that'll be around 12 letters, 12 to 14 letters, I think. Now, once you have all of your letters organized, like for instance, if A is over here, you'll have all of your pieces for A over here. And personally, this is a bit messy, but I can handle the mess for me. But if it's way too messy for you, maybe just insert them inside the frame one at a time if it's way too chaotic for you. Now, you'll pick the ones that are lining up. So this one's the hard part, actually solving the puzzle. What you'll need to first to do is, to make it simpler, you can organize the ones that have like 2 letters inside of them. Basically, what those 2 letters are the border between 2 letters. So if you select, this is one piece for example, yes, it shows A over here and B over here. Now, you know that this is the border between A and B, so you line them up from here, the border. If this is A and this is B, line them up. Like, pick all of the pieces. Oh, and note that in your organization, note that you should know which piece you'll need to know. Which piece you'll need to use when it comes to applying them faster. Oh wait. So if you plan to do the frames first, then whichever letter you're doing first, put the 2 letter pieces there. So for example, you're doing the A part first, then put the A and B pieces over there. The AB pieces, I mean, the AB pieces. Now, you'll be easily able to solve it. That goes the same way for the, is it Y? Yeah, for the Y axis as well. Now, since this is A, B, for example, C, D, E, so this will definitely be F. Now, you'll find the A and F, A over here, F over here. You'll be able to solve it. Now, A is entrapped inside of a square. You can solve it easily now. So what you'll have to do, there's two techniques here. You either guess or you base it off what the piece layout looks like. For example, the piece requires like this. It requires that. Now this is quite a specific technique that I use, and I'm pretty sure others have discovered this technique as well. Of course they have, but it's a pretty hard technique, I think, for others, but for me it's a bit easy. So for example, you need something like this. You look at all your pieces of A, and usually they'll be around like 26 divided by 1000. I mean 1000 divided by 26. Around 30 to 40 pieces, I think. Now, you'll just look at them one by one and see which one stands out the most in fitting these two edges over here. I'll look at them slowly. And trust me on this one, you can complete one in about 10 minutes, since once you're at your once you have completed over 20 pieces, it'll be easier from there on. You'll be able to complete the last 10 pieces in like 2 minutes, probably. Now, if that takes 10 minutes, and there's like 60 minutes an hour, you can do it in like 5 hours, yeah. The only hard ones I'd say is the letters H, I, N, O, sorry, pause there, X, and then Z. Those letters, around like 5 to 6, I think, they can be mistaken for being upside down. So those will be pretty difficult. You'll probably take like 20 minutes on those alone. What you have to do on those is, I haven't formed a technique for those yet. I literally just guess, and that would take like 20 minutes each. So those are the only hard parts, and the ones that will actually annoy you. You need a lot of patience for solving this. So a thing that would help you is, oh right, X and N are barely differentiable, but for the others, they're hard. They're exactly symmetrical if you flip them upside down. There's no difference to be seen. So they're pretty annoying to solve actually. And yeah, that's it. Give it like a few hours, 6, I won't say the meme. I'm sorry, I won't say the meme. Like 6 to 8 hours. I was lying about 5. Maybe it was a bit exaggerated. I was a bit exaggerating there. But seriously, 6 to 8 hours, you can solve 1,000-piece puzzle. Now, would I use the color method over the alphabetical method? Maybe, but really, if you're using the colored version, like the flip version compared to the alphabetical version, then you'll have a better time, to be honest. Maybe you'll have a harder time, but the thing here is, for alphabetical, it's a constant, it's constantly giving you progress, unlike with color. You might struggle with color. For example, 1 minute you've solved like 5 pieces, and the next minute you barely got one. Like, it's not consistent enough for you to be able to solve the puzzle patiently. Yet, for alphabetically, you only have to deal with the 6 tricky letters, and even still, you just have to flip 30 to 40 pieces at a time, and you'll be able to solve it. You can even guess it. For example, 40 pieces over here of Z. I'll take one, try to fit it in every spot quickly. Ching, 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 ching. I'll try to fit them all in, and then I get the next one. And some are obvious too. You gotta have perception for the puzzles. For example, it has like something like this for the puzzle, or something like that. That's the edge, right? And then there's like the rest of these here. Now, obviously, puzzles that don't have gaps over here, like, aren't gonna be needed. Even if you flip them upside down, then they won't be able to fit there. So you'll be able to eliminate like 20 pieces instantly without even thinking about them for like a second. So that's how you'll be able to solve those puzzles that have the hard letters on them. Yeah, that's basically it. That was a bit thorough as a guide for puzzles, jigsaw puzzles. But yeah, hopefully you guys can solve your puzzles very quickly, preferably in one sitting. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't do it in one sitting. It's gonna hurt your back so much. Even just organizing the letters is gruesome. If you mess up once, you'll have trouble finding the rest of the letters that you have organized in different areas. And at the same time, you'll have to deal with OCD if you do have OCD. And yeah, it's just hard overall. So you have to pay attention to what you're organizing. Really, you have to pay attention. And if you're asking, W and M aren't similar. They are easily like differentiable, even when they're at the same like look. Like this is upside down W and this is M. Even if they look like similar letters, M is exactly it's a straight line. W is like that, and I think that's pretty obvious. But for some puzzles, they make M look like a W when it's upside down. So I'm glad this puzzle didn't make me suffer like a fool and made my life easier. Way easier. That's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Like literally so much. I appreciate the support. Oh, we've reached 20 subscribers. Thank you everyone. Thank you for the subs and the likes as well. I hope you guys are having a great time. Enjoy the rest of your days. Take things slow. Don't rush things in life. I love y'all. You guys are great people. Just trust in yourself, believe in yourself, love yourself. More than anything else, do that for yourself. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Woo! Good night. Yeah, I'm filming this video before I sleep. Good night. Thank you for watching.